If we think we're burned out, how do we get over it? If you haven't watched my first video in this series, make sure you check it out because I talk about what burnout is and some warning signs to look out for. But today we're going to talk about how to fully recover from it. Something that I've always found interesting is the human brain can only stay focused for 30 to 45 minutes. I want you to hear that. 30 to 45 minutes. And then we're supposed to take a 10 to 15 minute break. That's why when you sit down to say, I'm gonna get all this stuff done, I'm gonna answer all those emails, I'm gonna plan and prepare and write out all those scripts and videos, there's a reason why we can't get it all done in one big go. Our brain just can't focus that long. It needs a break. So make sure that when you're planning your day and you're scheduling your time, that for every 30 or 45 minutes, you're factoring in a 10 or 15 minute break, because we know through research that our brain works best that way, and we should work with ourselves instead of against ourselves. Am I right? Something I continually struggle with as a creator is taking real time off. And I put the real in there because we can say we're taking time off, like I can be on vacation, but if I'm vlogging it, or if I'm posting all of my Insta stories and Snapchats and all of the content I have to create, even when I'm away and on vacation, it doesn't feel like time off because I really don't get a break from being on and having to be a creator. Do you know what I mean? And so finding ways to take legitimate time off is really important. And the first word of advice that I have for this is taking internet-free days. Maybe it's just taking a few hours off in the afternoon where we put our phone in airplane mode and we shut our laptop and we just go for a walk. Imagine that. Because if we don't give ourselves that time, when are we going to think up new ideas of how to create or re-energize ourselves so we feel fully charged to go back in and do it again? For me, it's going for a walk without my earbuds and no phone so I can just hear the birds and actually be outside or communicate with my loved ones. Whatever works for you, find a way to take a break from being online and having to be a creator all the time. And piggybacking from that first tip rolls into the second, which is figuring out what fills you creatively. I'm reading this new book by Brené Brown that I really love, where she talks about how we need to inhale as much as we exhale. Exhale meaning all of the creative stuff we put out there. This is a tweet, this is a video, this is a photo that we've edited, this is a blog post, this is any kind of content that we put out is an exhale. And in order to keep exhaling, we have to inhale. And those inhales can be anything that makes you feel good, that fulfills you creatively. It could be coloring, this could be re-engaging with friends and family. It could be any number of things that you feel helps you inhale, helps you feel fulfilled so that you can go back out and create again. And my third tip, and something I'm always preaching to my audience and even to myself, is self-care. This can be diet and exercise. Those are things we hear a lot, but just consider what you're putting into your body and that you're making sure your body's moving for at least 30 minutes 3 times a day. Just getting your heart going, we know, is good for cardiovascular health and mental health. And also making sure you're seeing your doctors regularly. Have you seen your dentist? Have you seen your regular doctor for a physical? Have you seen a dermatologist because you live in California and you wonder what that spot is? But it's important that we take care of ourselves overall, because when we're spending time putting back in, again, it's back to that inhale, right? If we're taking care of ourselves, spending time doing things that make us feel better, we're sleeping well, we're eating well, we're exercising regularly, and we're keeping up on all of our checkups and things that we need to do physical health-wise, we will feel our best. And my final tip is know your limits. Notice when you start to feel a little burnt out. Maybe you get really angry at the fact that you have to film a video. Maybe you're frustrated because someone made a mean comment. Start paying attention. Maybe you're feeling really tired. What are those signs and symptoms that you experience most? And then notice when you're starting to feel them. Do you want to know how to stop burnout from continuing to happen to you over and over again? Make sure you check out our next episode and subscribe to this channel and turn your notifications on. And I will see you then. Bye.